Or live? All right. Oh, where's my phone? Here it is. I actually want to have this so I can see who joins chat.
All right, since you want to. Hey everybody, welcome. We're doing live commentary for the Australian Grand Prix today.
You don't do the streaming often, do you, Brian?
No, I thought he was gonna do it, but we're good. All of this is probably nonsense, right?
It is nonsense.
Oh yeah, all that's nonsense.
Vibration on the steering and the braking. Copy. We'll take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, update on turn 3.
On the relock side a bit towards the end of braking.
It's a no push, none of yesterday's challenges.
No, doesn't feel like.
Lovely.
Okay.
How was it into 13?
Yeah, it seems to be a better compromise. Not as reward as before.
Copy. So
Grip feels pretty poor at the end of the pit lane. Tyre felt really good.
Okay, copy. George is adding aero balance, so he's going to be something like 2.5 holes more than us.
Yeah, he had understeer on the laps grid, but
Interesting.
Ocon and Gasly are on soft for the rest of medium. The top 10.
Ocon and Gasly on softs. And Zhao and Bottas.
We've got De Vries P15, Sargent P18, and Perez starting from the pit lane there on hards. Everyone else is on medium, apart from you, Pierre, Bottas, and Joe.
The pre-start was very average.
It's pretty average. All right, our liner up on the grid.
Yeah, it looks about correct. We shouldn't need to adjust the live timing.
Like how you guys didn't introduce yourselves at all.
Doesn't matter.
We're past that, I guess, already.
We'll do that later. We gotta watch the start of the race. Let's see, dude. If we need one of the Mercedes to get by in the beginning to make this race interesting, if they don't, he's just gonna walk away.
okay, so wait to pit out. Okay, so the grid's just forming.
Ooh. George is okay. Yeah? Yeah?
That's a good jump.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, George.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, and Alonso?
No, but
Alonso's
Hamilton
fighting.
got boxed in. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
he's getting attacked by everybody.
What is happening? What is happening?
Oh, no.
I mean, not good for Leclerc, but look at the Mercedes.
This
What?
track.
I don't understand what Max was doing. It looked like he
was just slow.
Just-
and he's being safe, I think.
that was weird. He like had room and he just didn't take the line, the racing line. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Did Leclerc get out of the gravel? We can see from the map, huh? Oh, he didn't. Leclerc is done.
Oh, he's beached. It's gonna be a
Yep, safety car.
safety car, yeah.
Dude.
It's the only way to get that out.
Dude, look at the...
It's crazy how something like that could take you out, and then we see some of the craziest stuff happen to these cars, and they just keep driving.
Yeah.
But they just get beached.
Oh yeah, it's
So
old
we're-
school track with gravel.
Old school track with gravel.
Deep gravel pits.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Heavy. Oh.
Well, this is now a little more interesting.
I am position.
Yeah, you're good on, good in the box.
Oh. You didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, so...
Why is he switching to hards?
Because he wants to go to
doesn't
the end
stop
now.
again.
Yeah.
I can just go the whole race.
They can
Yeah.
make it. These tires are... Like, they might have went too hard. on all their compounds.
So maybe finally we'll get a bit of strategy. First two races, there wasn't much anyone could do with strategy, but maybe now.
It's setting up all these people with like Perez. We'll see where he ends
Dude,
up.
and look at where Albon is.
In 6?
Yeah,
+2?
I'm happy for Albon this weekend. He's doing well.
Albon's doing.
Oh,
really
you
well.
can see it right when it beaches. You can see it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Max was so slow out of the
I don't know.
corner.
Being a little safe, maybe.
Maybe he thought there was a car on his outside that wasn't there, because he should have taken that outside line. Good start for Sainz.
Yeah.
Up 1.
What do you think Fernando's gonna do today?
Alonso?
Yeah.
He'll probably beat the Ferrari because the Ferrari has no race pace. But it's going to be hard to beat the Mercedes now that they're 1-2.
Yeah. I'm trying
No,
to
I
keep
get
us
it.
in
I
with
get it. I get it. I understand exactly why you did that.
It's the old.
Because my brain was like, you should.
Remember when things used to be recorded in 4x3?
Mhm.
So like every sitcom and anything, they were always like this close when they would talk. They were like way too close to each other. You're like, nobody ever talks that
Well, it
close
was
to each
just
other.
funny to me because you could see half his face and then all of you, and I'm like, you should scoot over, Brian, but I wasn't gonna tell him that.
I just suggested.
So out of way. No, I know. I saw it. It was clever.
Well, we want to be this way anyway, so.
And I'm
It is
camera shy.
no problem. It's fine.
I'm ugly.
That's not true. Oh, look at that! Look at that camera.
That was kind of neat.
It's a cool one.
Top down view.
He was way too cautious. Nah. Sorry. That's racing.
Yeah, they were. They weren't scared.
Why did he brake so early?
He also slightly moved in the braking. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
That ain't nothing that Max hasn't done before.
Exactly.
I
Like,
hate.
I don't get why he's complaining about like a better version, a more considerate version of what he does.
I hate the argument. He was there at the apex first. Like that doesn't mean anything going through a
And
corner.
what apex are you talking about exactly?
There's multiple
Apex
apexes.
moves.
It's like the worst
Depending
argument
on what line
to
you're
me.
taking. There we go. George is off.
He pushed me off the track. I was ahead of the apex. He pushed me off.
Understood.
Is my car in one piece? So close.
Yeah, we think everything's okay.
That's it.
Lance touched my rear right wheel.
Copy, understood.
So Stroll's and Leclerc that touched you.
I thought it was Alonso and Leclerc.
It says Stroll. Oh, that was turn 1.
Well,
Never mind.
Stroll bumped Leclerc
In the
Stroll's
first corner.
Front left bumped Leclerc's back right.
In the first
In the
corner.
first corner,
Not-
and that's
that
what
wasn't-
sent Leclerc off.
And then Alonso hit him after. This is the track that the person in pole tends not to win, right? In the last few.
I don't know about that.
There's 4 DRS zones here.
There are 4 DRS zones. Yeah, they're not super useful.
They're not good. Yeah.
Like one of them's kind of useful, but the others are just help keep you close.
The one right here is sometimes forgettable.
The way these cars rotate through the corners like is more impressive than in years past. I feel like it just doesn't make sense. The amount of rotation that they're able to pull off sometimes.
It's the high speed.
Yeah.
The amount of rotation I get in the high speed is what's crazy. The low speed, it's worse than years past. But
well, yeah, but that's not the impressive bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're currently thinking plan A.
Yeah, confirm.
Hamilton wants to be the front driver.
Definitely. He's going to have to pass him, though.
He is going to have to pass him.
George is going faster.
Starting to gap away from signs, it looks like. DRS enabled?
I like to see Russell do well. Your McLarens are moving up, or moved up.
Yeah. It's still going to be a rough race.
What's up with their car?
It's just not good. It's a bad car.
Look at this far shot.
I like that shot. Think it's a drone or a helicopter? They have the money for a helicopter.
I think they have drones now, though. Like drones
Drone
and
cameras
helicopters.
are good these
They have
days.
both.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I kind of wish the game would do the helicam more.
Oh my gosh. Hamilton already tried to sneak in a move.
They do have DRS now. 4 of them. Gotta be careful, though.
Oh, we gotta be careful here.
Yeah. Fastest lap switch from each driver. Alonso's trying to catch back up. Sainz looking a little bit slow.
Sainz is gonna hold him back though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that Ferrari just had 0 race pace. And the longer the race goes on, the worse the pace gets.
Derating through turn 5. Costing me a lot of that time.
Can you do the George one?
Yeah.
You're asking me to manage and I'm being attacked by my own teammate. You tell me what to do if I want going to push to defend or push now.
I think Hamilton should back off a little bit.
Well, you can't really
Not
back
like,
off.
you know what I mean though. Like not dive into
Oh, that's gonna be another safety car, I think.
Damn.
Look at how much gravel
At
is
least a
on the.
virtual.
Oh, he hit.
Damn it.
I feel bad for Albon.
Seriously.
Ah, he was doing so well.
I know. I like an underdog.
Oh, another safety car.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You just made a mistake, right? So, Russell pit.
What? Oh, why? That's such a bad idea. That's such a bad idea.
So early.
I mean, it makes sense for Ferrari.
They're covering both strategies now, though. But yeah.
Yeah, but
Did
I
he
feel
come
like
out
they're
in front of
compromising
Perez?
George's.
Did he come out in front of or behind Perez?
He's already out, so he is.
Okay. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
He didn't lose as many spots as I thought he would.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be much worse.
The benefit of safety car, yeah.
Yeah, if there is another safety car, then it's going to hurt.
This is going to take a sec.
And now there's no buffer.
Okay, here it
Max.
is.
Ooh,
Oh,
he just
I've done that.
He just lost it. Ooh.
wow,
that was dangerous.
That was real close.
Yeah.
That Alpine was almost gone.
Yeah.
Would have been launched.
I've
too.
definitely done that in the game, where you just put too much steering, which he didn't necessarily need to, and he was just coming in.
I think he's just trying to push it.
Well, he's coming in way too hot too. I think he looked pretty fast. But
when I talk about things that I would do differently in this, it's like when I watch the Olympics and I see the person do a triple fault, and I'm like, oh, you fucking screwed it up.
Yeah,
I couldn't do this.
You know how to do it, but
I don't know how to do it.
Well,
I conceptually know how it's done. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
oh, boo-hoo.
Well,
the
what were
disadvantage is now you can be attacked by Verstappen easily.
Yeah.
Instead of attacking your teammate.
Well, yeah, but
I
should have
mean-
had both cars there.
They
I
should have
don't
left
know.
both of them out there. Yeah.
I think it would have made more sense because then you can do team.
Oh, it's a red flag, so I don't think he's gonna be mad anymore.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm okay with that actually. What tires do we want to
Here.
put on, boys?
All right, let's go listen to. Oh, his hasn't come up yet, but I guess we can listen to these.
Yeah, Russell's
Williams exit 7. Safety car.
I didn't realize those were that strong.
Oh, good.
What did he say?
What did Nico
No,
say?
he was the one who almost hit him.
Oh yeah.
Williams exit 7. Safety car.
He probably said, "Holy shit,"
Yeah.
because you never want to see that.
Especially not in front of you.
forward a little bit.
Well, yeah, he did.
swear
I would
he
have done the
did.
same thing.
Yeah, I would have tried to
Get out of the way.
Oh yeah, he just lost it.
And the car right behind.
Oh, get on.
I want to
alert.
see Nico's. Yeah, I want to see Nico's perspective. They're not going to show it.
Maybe they don't have it.
Stupid.
No,
That's
they
a
have to have
disadvantage.
it.
Of course they have it.
We don't think so. So
We could watch it.
Also.
Watch what?
There's a lot of
Birds,
debris
but, I mean,
everywhere,
I'll
so
wait.
near
I'll
where the
probably
car
wait.
is the least debris, but just keep your eyes open.
So this is a hard one because now Nico.
This sets up Verstappen really well. No,
Well, yeah. Now Russell's gonna be mad because
they pissed.
Why did you pit
and then
me?
a red came out.
his stop means nothing now.
Yeah.
Hamilton's gonna be mad because he doesn't have
A teammate.
a teammate with him.
Yeah, the truth
Verstappen's
protecting
gonna be
them.
happy because all he has to do is attack Hamilton, and
If anything, this is worse for Hamilton too. Yeah, because at least the other one he had a teammate. So if he
Yeah.
passed his teammate, they still have a chance to just.
yeah, he
hold.
would have had a
Yeah.
buffer. Bottom. How long are they gonna stop this for?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to pause that.
Oh!
We need to do this now.
How dare you?
Through a red, yeah. I'm so sorry. You missed.
We missed all the action.
Some red flag content. That was scratching my ear. The ear that it was on. Alright. See anybody watching? They're all sleeping probably.
I mean, I think it was a bad call. Commentators saying there's no bad call with bringing Russell in. I think
It was a bad call. It was a bad call.
I mean, yeah, it became much worse when the red flag came out, but I think it was a bad call from the beginning, even without.
Oh, the Russell pit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only lap 9.
I mean, and this is one of the reasons it is a bad call. Like, yeah, they couldn't have known that was going to happen, but it's always a possibility.
Especially with a crash like that, because I'm assuming the barrier popped out, and
They need to
that's
fix
why
a little.
they asked for it.
It looked like there was too much gravel on the track and
The-
probably a barrier thing they
I mean,
needed to
hit
put
it
back
hard,
in
yeah.
place.
And the gravel, there was a lot of gravel, so it's easier to.
I'm surprised George has a smile on his face. Like,
That's 'cause
yeah,
he's the best,
He's
dude.
probably still.
I mean, you can't do
upset,
anything,
but
about
yeah,
it.
he's like, whatever.
He's much more understanding than I am.
I mean, he's still very upset.
I'm sure. I saw this thing about how their visors work, the tear offs, and it's a clever little bit of engineering.
It's actually the Alpine.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Hulkenberg with the reflexes. I mean, they all got them, but
Yeah,
it's fun to
still.
see that. Scary.
That is very scary.
Man.
They have to do the 10-minute things, right? With red flags? You do 10-minute.
Yeah, they have to give you
Yeah.
a 10-minute.
Oh, there we go. Popped. It's gonna resume in 15:33 local. So what is it right now? So 10 minutes.
All right. I gave a 10-minute
There's our 10-minute warning. They still haven't even mentioned it.
So Alonso got lucky.
Yeah.
Because both Sainz and Russell pit.
Why is Verstappen's car showing revs right now? Okay.
What?
His thing was showing revs for a second. The Ocon. I think it's whatever they're doing to keep it warm.
Oh.
Must be the. Yeah.
I mean, he pointed at the wing and then he did this. So I think he wants to just change the wing out. Like, give me a new wing.
Doesn't have to have a legitimate reason to.
Yeah, but if
change
they
it,
can
though?
show it's loose or something, boom, done.
Oh, okay.
Replace it.
Okay, so here it's.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just three guys trying to go through a corner together. You know, it's never gonna go well.
We've seen it in league racing that we do all the time. Just doesn't really work.
I mean, it works out for some people sometimes, but not usually everyone. It doesn't work out for someone every time.
That's a hard one.
All right.
Stop running away from me.
They're all getting back in the cars. Desolate figure. That's rude. The desolate figure of Charles Leclerc. I don't know about that.
It's rough.
I don't know why Max didn't go wide and brake late. Instead, he stayed. Well, see, the car was there, but it wasn't there before.
Yeah.
He could have taken it, but he just like, I don't know. Maybe he felt like it was there, so he didn't go.
Maybe. Yeah, he was like in the middle, is what you're trying to say. Kind of in the middle of the track.
He was in the middle.
Really.
He braked super early.
Yeah.
It was like he was very cautious.
It did look like he kind of moved a little too while doing it, braking.
Oh, he
That's
definitely
probably
did.
why he. It was weird. He should have just went wide, right? And he would have gotten a really good exit if he did.
Yeah.
That. He might have been pushed a little, but you're not going to get a penalty for that. Like.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but the way he opened the door for Lewis.
Yeah.
What do you expect him to do? He couldn't not go there, because if he did, he would have got swamped by all the other drivers.
Yeah. Let's see what the...
It was just getting up to temperature. It was all fine. I guess we're going to stick with it, right? It's going to be a standing start?
We expect a standing start.
Nine laps? Did he really do a standing start?
I believe there
I don't
is
remember
a
the rule.
number, but I don't remember what it is.
Because if it's an early enough restart, it's a standing
It's a standing, but I don't know the number.
Yeah.
For the standing start thing. Oh yeah, here's everybody's.
That could be rough for Hamilton.
I thought he said he was practicing it more now.
Red flag? No. Red flag? No. No way.
That's old.
No!
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, copy. We think it may just be barrier damage.
But that was scary. That Williams, there was a
unbelievable.
cloud, you couldn't see the car.
Yeah, wild. He's fine, by the way. He's out of the car.
Whew, that was scary. As Hulkenberg said.
Definitely from his point of view.
Like that's the last thing you ever want to do, right? Is hit another competitor when they're not moving.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna hurt both of you.
That would hurt in some ways more than like a crash that like as it occurs you slow down. You know what I mean? It's just such a sudden change.
Yeah. These cars are heavy now. It's a lot of momentum.
Even with all the magnesium and titanium they use?
That's
They're
why
the
they
heaviest
use
cars in
those.
history. Heaviest F1 cars
Because
in
they have
history.
huge
Sorry.
batteries on them.
Well, and they've made them so long.
Well, the thing,
so wide,
I mean, I don't know. I feel
so
like
safe.
these days the weight doesn't matter as much. I don't know. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Engineers, but like if you need a ton of downforce,
No, you don't want
No.
weight at all.
Lighter is better, always.
You
Always.
You can create downforce with aerodynamics, so you don't need any weight.
Yeah. Because downforce only relates to the amount of suction you can get. It has nothing to do with the weight of the car.
I mean, the heavier it is, the
It doesn't stick to the track better because it's heavier. It actually sticks worse.
Do that. Give me that again. Give me.
Doesn't stick
give
to the
him-
track.
Thank
better.
you.
Give him those quotes.
Yeah, I mean, sure, if you're trying not to have a jump affect your car as much, you might want it, but they don't go on jumps.
I mean, some do.
Some
I don't
do.
know if
Well,
you've seen some of them jump a curb.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, high sausage curbs don't count because you're supposed to
Max
avoid
almost
those.
killed Lewis jumping his car.
You try to.
Zhao had a crazy jump, which was kind of scary.
It wasn't quite jump. It
But
was more of a flip.
It was
Actually,
more flying.
actually, a lighter car with just the same amount of downforce, it would have an easier time keeping it to the ground.
Yeah.
Because the
On a bump.
momentum of the jump would
There's less inertia.
exactly.
Inertia.
Mm.
That's a fun word.
Inertia.
So lighter car always better. Of course, F1 is playing the tightrope of how safe they need the cars to be and how heavy the cars are, and you
Yeah.
want to make them lighter, but you have to keep the safety standards the same.
Yeah, but when you get lighter, you start reaching those like high speeds. That's part of why they change regs. and
Yeah,
stuff,
but also when
'cause
you get heavier, you have more momentum, and that's not as safe.
it's just as
So yeah, it's very, you got to balance it. And honestly, what they have to do moving forward is they have to shrink the cars again.
I think they do need to shrink the cars a little
Like-
bit. They're too big.
They
Yeah,
said
they're
they
too
were.
wide.
They said they're
You just
shrinking
shorten
them.
them.
We'll see if they hold to that.
Yeah, they say they will.
So
They're gonna
part
work
of the
towards it.
reason why I want them to shrink it is particularly like we were talking about Monaco earlier, right? Stuff like that. where
Letting
you have-
Monaco be good again.
Yeah, like there's races that can actually be competitive again for the first time in forever because like
Yeah.
it's Monaco happens in qualifying, right? I mean,
Monaco's the one that qualified. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah.
Unless you're Ricardo, then it takes you like 3 attempts to do it.
And they play this Lewis one.
Yep.
Lewis, and then that paddle target will go plus 3. Plus 3.
So just tell me what number is, mate. What number?
37. 37.
Well, that's what I did before.
good thing he asked for the number.
Yep. Because he would have gone 40, I think.
Yeah.
That was good. Just tell me the
I like just tell me
number.
the fucking number. I like Hamilton. Like, I mean, I'll say some stuff because I think he is the number one driver for Mercedes. Obviously, he is the GOAT. Obviously, no disrespect to him, but every now and then he just kind of says some shit. It's great.
It's because they always want to code word things, and sometimes it's like, just tell me
Just-
exactly what you want. 'Cause
Right?
even that is somewhat confusing.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the deceit they try to pull over on each other. But
Yeah, this is actually a really good opportunity.
This is
for
good
both
for
the-
Alonso.
Both of the
Aston Martins.
Aston Martins.
They've been really good at the starts.
They have had
on
great
the other
great
two races. Yeah.
starts.
So what is this strategy?
He doesn't have to be anymore, right? It's a formation lap. It's not a safety car. It's
He's a formation lap. There is no pace on a formation lap. This is the part of why I'm confused why our guys in our league will hit each other. Because I'm like, it's a formation lap. Why are you guys touching each other? Leave a huge gap from each other. You don't have to be near each other warming up.
Did you see what I did in our formation lap today?
Where you just disappeared?
I just bolted away. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I gotta heat these
You've-
tires up anyways.
You've
I'm
done
just
that
gonna
before.
Yeah, it's what
Where
I
you just
usually like to do.
disappear
because
on everybody.
It's like I don't have to worry about the guys behind me touching me,
And
and
because
I can warm the tires up.
And because it's a video game,
Yeah, you don't use
your
up
tires
any,
aren't gonna get cold.
Yeah, you don't really use up any wear on your
Sitting there.
tires. You don't use any ERS under that, so it's just like bolt, go.
That's one way not to get hit if you're
Yeah.
in first.
And then when you sit on the grid in the video game,
It
your
doesn't
tires don't
actually-
cool down.
yeah.
So it's like I can sit there as long as I want. The tires will be fine.
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Oh my goodness. They're my.
Come on, guys.
And Magnus's
And
tires
back to
are
the safety car.
ruined. that looked like F1 League racing right there.
Yeah, it did.
Oh my gosh. That's a blind corner is the problem.
That was crazy.
That was
I don't
dangerous.
really understand
That was very dangerous.
why they didn't know everyone was slowing, but whatever.
Wait, this is more than 10 car lengths. Look, check it.
All right, the driver I'm gonna be watching is Alonso because he's on the racing line, and he's gonna get the draft.
Good start from Hamilton.
Alonso already almost in front of Verstappen again. Oh, except Verstappen made
Stroll
him.
got a terrible start.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell got a great start.
Yeah, Russell. He needs to
Russell's
get through.
been doing it today, man. I really want to see him do well.
Yeah, he had a huge start last time too.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. It's all fine. All fine.
Nothing to worry about.
Just a little jumping.
Oh, dude. Norris in the points.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can hold it, but let's go.
Who knows?
Ahead of Sainz. Just bonkers. Okay.
Hopefully his hydraulics aren't leaking.
Sainz
again.
did stop though, so he came in for a pit stop. That's
Yeah.
why Norris didn't. But
Why they
now
stop
all of
these
them are good
guys
on tires.
Here, it's very dangerous what they're doing. Yeah, it's crazy, guy. Who's stopping? They stopped here.
Yeah, we saw all that.
Check the front wing.
Check the front wing. Check your spine. From that bounce. Oh wait, that was De Vries that did that, huh?
Yeah.
So he must have hit somebody. Sonoda must have hit somebody. Oh, here's Sonoda's.
Check the car, big hit.
Doesn't feel really right.
Copy.
Is he talking about his car or his back? Doesn't feel it right. Sainz gets through.
Yeah. We expected that.
It looked like See, look at Alonso. Looked like he had a good jump, and then.
Witty.
All right. What does this do?
Russell goes up 2 from his spot, and we had Gasly go up 1.
Yeah.
DRS should be activated
Perez
after
is
this lap, right?
only 16th.
Oh no, it was a standing, so it'll be another lap, right? Before. Nope, it was right. On this lap. So right here is a DRS zone, right?
Say again?
So right here is a DRS zone, correct?
Yeah.
And then you got the one after the long curvy straight.
Here, here,
Yeah.
here.
You should show
here.
it.
Oh yeah, there is one right
You
there,
should
huh?
show it
Yeah.
with the mouse so everyone else
Yeah.
knows what you're talking about.
Here,
There, there,
here,
there.
here,
Ooh,
and
ooh,
then
ooh.
here.
Max just,
Yeah.
there's absolutely nothing.
It's just a faster car.
See, and because
He doesn't have a...
Mercedes, yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow, already he's already a full second.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Second ahead of him now too.
The Verstappen's just gonna win by 12 seconds now.
I don't get how it's such a fast car. I mean, aside from the $2 million overspend.
Adrian Newey. That's the besides part.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Wow, that's a huge gap already.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus
Christ. It's too powerful if you're in a Red Bull.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Russell's trying to get Gasly. He should be able to do it here.
Yeah, another DRS here.
He's gonna have to go around the outside though. He got him. Yeah, he got him.
There you go, George.
Yeah, now they're working back to get back up there again.
At least if he gets up there, he and Hamilton can work together to beat Alonso. Hopefully, both of them beat him for Mercedes' sake. But yeah, I mean, Verstappen's just gonna be gone.
Perez isn't progressing very fast.
I mean, it's gonna be hard. He might be able to do one a lap.
That's true.
One every other lap, maybe. Okay. Russell needs to get within DRS of Alonso. He's 3/10 back out of it right now. That was a good move.
That was. I mean, he's out of position. He definitely had the pace to be up there.
Oh yeah, but
Really
that's
far, but-
that's an Aston Martin though.
That is true. Maybe he'll be able to do it on Alonso too.
I would be surprised if 10 laps into this, Stroll's not passing him back. Honestly,
Because of
the Ferrari just can't keep its tires alive. I don't know what it is. It was last year, and so far the first 2 races this year, they have 0 race pace.
Oh,
Wow, Perez. Okay. Perez wants good points, not just a few points. He wants good points.
He's trying to actually he has to first get into points.
Yeah, I know.
And he has to do it quickly. Ooh. That was
Sainz is making his way back up there nicely.
Yeah. See if the pace remains in the car.
Yeah, I mean, well, like you were saying.
Yeah. I mean, we would we would all love to see Ferrari have good race pace, but unless they found something, probably suspension related, I don't know how they're gonna
That's a cool view.
do it. Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, the heads-up display is really what I mean. You know.
Right.
Whatever it's called.
Alonso is catching up to Hamilton a bit. Russell just can't quite get there. He's like staying exactly where he was.
Yeah.
Can't get away from Gasly either. Oh, Alonso does have DRS now.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
But if they battle a little bit, Russell will be able to catch. And then it'll be a little DRS train and it'll be harder.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to, oh, what happened to Russell? Okay, never mind. It's the map view. It didn't update for Russell for a second there.
For a sec.
Come on, George.
Yeah, but this might actually help Russell get within DRS zone, and then won't be so easy for Alonso to get by.
Look at that Verstappen gap.
Yeah, I told you he's just going to be 12 to 20 seconds ahead by the end of this.
He's almost going. I think he's going 4/10 faster than the rest.
Yeah, and I bet you they're telling him on the radio what number to hit.
Yeah, and he's hitting it.
Yeah.
That's not even how fast he can go on those tires. Gasly passed Russell, by the way. They missed it.
What the hell? Oh no, there's something wrong.
Oh, his car's.
No.
Oh, he's on fire.
That looks like turbo.
That's not great.
I think that's a turbo failure.
Yeah, that's not. That's a virtual with a block
of the car
with the no pit.
Get out of the car, Russell.
All right, let's hear what Russell said.
Hey, you. Advice.
It's like, come on. Spray it down, please. Put that out. You don't want to melt components you don't have to melt.
Yeah. You want to save as much as you can, yeah, of it.
Damn. That engine's done, though. Ah, Hamilton's now all alone.
And just like that, we thought we could see two Mercedes on the podium, and it's gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a turbo.
Cool.
What does it sound like? Starting to sputter. Oof.
It's a lot of fire.
VSC.
The flag marshals, man. They were getting put to work. DSC's ending.
It's okay. I could have used a little bit more, like 2-3 clicks, I think.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
So far, pretty good. Tricky to say, obviously. I'm in traffic, so it's a bit turbulent, but feels okay.
Green flag. Tara's on the attack again.
He needs to. The problem is he's stuck in a big train right now.
Yeah. You can pick them off one at a time, but then there's a big gap somewhere, right? Where's he at? There's not really a big gap.
He's right here. Yeah. No, they haven't separated like a bunch yet.
Like the biggest gap is right here, Sonoda to Norris. But if he gets by all of them, he'll be able to eat that up quick. Yeah, why is Max letting them catch that much? That's 2 seconds.
Yeah, he had 4, right?
Yeah. He's going for it? Nope.
He's kind of trapped with this group right now.
Also has DRS. Maybe Verstappen was just lazy on the virtual safety car restart?
Maybe.
Or maybe the hard tires, he's just trying to work them back into life the right way so they last.
Could be.
You definitely don't want to slow down and then immediately speed back up.
Ronto's pretty quick.
Yeah, copy Lewis, yeah.
I don't know if these tires are going to make it all the way to the end.
Yeah, we're planning for all eventualities.
Can I have a bit less diff locking only for like high speed?
Oh, he did it again. Jeez.
He just keeps
Perez
going.
on a mission.
Oh, this is good for him.
Yeah, it is.
Lets him be even closer.
It's a slower car too that he'll have to pass, and then he'll have free air for.
He was
Gasly.
also blinking.
Is it
Did you
Gasly?
see
No,
that?
Tsunoda.
Pasture is blinking, so
Yeah, he'll do it on the long
the
one.
next
He'll
one.
do it on this one.
oh yeah.
Oh, he might do it on the next one. Imagine Perez gets behind Verstappen somehow, and there's a late safety car, and he's able to like do the same thing Max basically did.
He just got past
in Saudi
Piastri.
Arabia. Yeah.
So he's in the points.
So he's
now.
gonna quickly get Sonoda, and then he'll catch up to Norris in like 2-3 laps. And then there's no more DRS trains.
He did
right?
it exactly where he said to.
Wow. He's definitely got confidence in the high speed corners.
I think he needs to turn his AI up. It's a little too low.
He's having too easy of a time. I don't like.
He's gonna get Sonoda.
I'm happy for Red Bull that they've figured out a car that's like. I mean, they've always had a really good car, but like the domination that kind of speed has.
Is he gonna get him before 9 or in 9?
He's got to do it in 9. We need to see him do it through turn 9.
Why are they not going to him? They know he's gonna try to make a move.
Do it. Just
go to Perez.
He's doing it. They're next to each other. He's doing it through the corner.
No, he got him before.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he already did it. Like you said, it was gonna be easy.
Yeah.
I doubt he even used any to defend that. Any ERS.
So I'm saying 3 laps and then he's on Norris.
And he's on Norris. Yeah, because let's see what his pace is in open air. Now that he has it.
He was 2/10 faster. No, he wasn't. 2/10 slower last lap. Okay, no, he was 5/10 faster last lap. So he needs a. He'll catch up quick. We'll see.
Look at that gap
So
again.
I'm assuming the top 3 are all kind of just managing those hard tires.
Yeah.
Because they don't know if they're gonna make it or not.
Yeah, they're all trying to figure out how far, right?
Yeah, and I imagine that everyone else is planning on making another stop.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And the top 3 will probably all realize they have to at some point.
Sainz is right on Gasly now.
But as soon as somebody makes a stop, they're all gonna make a stop. Like in the top 3.
Yeah.
Well, he's done that before where he says, we can't do this, and then he does it.
Alright, and this is what he
Long
said.
way to go on this tire. I feel like it'll go all the way.
Yeah.
Car behind you now is Perez, 5 seconds.
So I guess I'm not going to be fighting him, right?
Correct. We minimise losses.
Don't fight him. Is that
Yeah, he said don't fight him.
Just let him by.
He's like, so I'm not fighting him? He's like, yep. Which is going to be
Worry
good
about
for
the other guys, kind of thing.
They're like, we just want you to get a point, man.
Just score. Just score.
Score some points.
I'm actually surprised though. Perez hasn't really closed the gap as quick as I thought he would.
Verstappen did a reminder that he's the fastest on track lap.
I mean, I think he worked the tires in, and he's like, okay, now I can push a little.
Dang, all the way to 6 seconds now.
It's insane the pace that car has.
It's happened before. Mercedes did it.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not mad. Like I'm not mad at them that they have a dominant car. Like Mercedes had it for 7 years. You know, like whatever. I don't know. It's just it's so much better. And they did have some shady money spending habits.
Yeah. Yeah, Perez is only taking out half a second a lap to Norris right now. Maybe he's starting to conserve a bit.
He might be.
Norris is actually catching Hulkenberg in front.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Good. Excuse me.
There's something loose, I think, between my feet and the bottom of the cockpit.
Understood.
It's so weird. Norris is picking up the pace. He just did his best lap, like right now on his last lap.
He lost a bit of dead weight, you know.
Yeah.
Something loose is never a good thing. Like something's loose underneath here. And they're so
Hulkenberg's picking up the pace to match him though.
They're like so tight in their cockpit, right? That whatever it is.
If Hulkenberg catches up to Stroll and Norris catches up to Hulkenberg, then it's going to be a 4-car DRS train right there.
Yeah, and it makes it a little harder for Perez.
Yep.
We see Ocon goes past Sonoda.
Well done. Let's push.
Clipping a lot.
So close to within DRS there.
So Zhao is mad that they're not going faster, but he's stuck all the way in the back of that train. That's a big one too. It's Ocon, Sonoda, Piastri.
Dude, Sainz is trying to catch Alonso. He was doing a good job too. He might get there. And he's pulling that whole group with him, basically. Like, even Hulkenberg and Norris, who aren't quite in DRS, they're still getting a little bit of a tow. And if they can get in DRS, it's going to be the Sainz to Norris
It's a big train.
DRS train that
For
he's
sure.
pulling all the way up to Alonso. I would love to see that.
That'd be nice.
I mean, look how many different cars that is. Different teams that is.
Yeah.
Perez is slowly still catching Norris. Not as quick as I expected, but he's doing it. Come on, Hulk. Get the Stroll. I wanna see this big DRS train. It would really help Hamilton if that whole train catches Alonso. I feel like Alonso's just managing though.
Yeah. We'll see if they'll be able to actually make it to the end.
Yeah, we'll see. Piastri's not. Piastri's gonna fight back Yuki. Nice.
So Yuki going backwards now.
Well, I don't know. It's the DRS. He didn't have it.
Yeah.
Piastri had it. He probably was able to save battery for a while, made a push. Now Yuki can save battery for a while, have the DRS, and make a push. We'll see.
Yeah. That I think that one needs to be removed. It's too
It's
too strong.
It's pretty darn strong. Yeah.
It's very strong in the game too.
Hulkenberg's falling off Stroll. He's not catching like I want him to. Perez is now under 4 seconds behind Norris. Norris is doing pretty good. I mean, even Piastri in 11th doing pretty good considering how darn slow that car seems to be right now. Race pace isn't too bad. His signs, he's not catching Alonso anymore.
No, I think it stretched out a bit.
I think Alonso saw and responded. He might actually be pushing to try and get Hamilton. Alonso there.
Yeah, because that one's dropped a bit.
Yeah, he dropped a second in the last 2 or 3 laps. Sector 3, 2/10. The Red Bulls though are clearly the fastest in Sector 3. That's where like Max is making up all his time in qualifying. Perez makes up a lot of time there. See that? Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Nico Hülkenberg.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Why did he do? I don't understand.
Alonso almost there. Just until he falls into his DRS. You're...
Why am I so slow?
Yuki, this is what we have. We need to play with the tools.
He's barely keeping out, but you do need to just barely keep up.
That's what I'm telling you. They like they let the train form and they take it to Alonso. Come on. Come on, teams. I know it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different teams. But come on, guys. Work together. I want to see it happen. Also, if Hamilton should stop now, he's gonna be way down. He can't stop first.
No, he has to have others stop before he can stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because besides Verstappen, the outlier there, everybody else was still really close together, all the
Yeah.
way up to points.
All the way, yeah. I mean,
I guess the last point is a little bit far off, but
Ocon is a bit far off.
by near the end of this race, he might be with the rest of that pack, because he was stuck with Piastri, Sonoda, Zhao, them.
Yeah.
But now that he's not behind him, he's been slowly working his way back in.
Stroll's falling off Gasly now.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Hulkenberg has not been able to keep up with Stroll. Norris has been doing good managing, but Perez is going to catch him before he can catch Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
So gap to Alonso 1.2.
So really,
Guys, these can't be on the same strategy as us, mate.
Yeah, if they were to stop again, Lewis, we think they would struggle with the tyres they have available.
I think Sainz and Gasly need Perez.
Oh,
Lando, with Perez behind, we are willing to race him for a bit, but do not lose sight of our objective, which is stint 2.
So now it says that we can. So now he can actually fight him. They're saying a little bit.
Yeah. I think they would be like, really let Perez take you to Hulkenberg.
Good run, Joe. Very good. Now we have Piastri in front, 5 seconds.
Sainz is pushing again. He's almost there. He's almost to Alonso. I feel like Alonso's just kind of playing that game, though, where he's like, oh, wait, nope, can't let Sainz get there.
Yeah. They're like all slowly pushing each other towards Lewis. And Lewis is like, I want to do this pace to make it to the end.
Yeah.
But
You gotta get me off this tire.
Copy that.
It's not exteriors.
Logan not enjoying those mediums. Oh my gosh, I just realized how many laps he did on them. Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot. They're pretty done, probably.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, got to Fernando.
He's almost there, man.
Yeah, I mean,
But now look, Alonso's now pushing to get to
But it still
Hamilton.
has space. But it feels
What's gonna happen?
Okay.
I feel like Hamilton needs to give it a little bit more. You
Yeah.
can't let Alonso get DRS.
Yeah, every time you see Sainz get a little bit closer, he just pushes a bit and then
Yeah. Come on, Hamilton. Don't let him get DRS. Okay, thank God, not yet.
he's been letting him go real close though. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they're literally playing chess right now. All of them.
Yeah. All right, Sargent actually went into the pits They put on old hearts. I think that was his hearts he started on.
That's fine though.
Yeah. And he's gonna get lapped. I've been there. Oh yeah, Hamilton takes fastest lap.
Yeah, but see, it was only a tenth faster than what Alonso did last lap.
Yeah.
So they are all just managing.
Because they all want to make it to the end. But
Like,
they also want
even
to...
Verstappen's lap was the same as Hamilton's.
They all want DRS from each other, but they all want... Yeah, so they want to make it to the end as well. So it's like this... They all keep pushing.
You guys are quick behind me.
He's very close. He catches that DRS. It's that bad news. Oh, and then there's Verstappen goes even faster.
Yep. Oh, Hamilton did a quick first sector.
Probably trying to avoid getting caught.
Yep.
And he's back to the 1.5 again. And Sainz is back to 1.4. It's been the same gap.
He dropped Gasly. Nope, Gasly's still there. Gasly just got DRS, which helped him stay there.
Yeah. You can see him, he's actually blinking, so he had to use a lot of ERS.
Perez is now in DRS of Norris.
And Norris did a really good job.
This is going to create a little bit of a train, I think, that'll help catch everybody up to Sainz. Assuming Perez gets by and Norris keeps up, and then they get by Hulkenberg, and then they all keep up together, and then they catch Stroll.
That's assuming Perez.
There's still 18 laps, so like they could all be bunched in a DRS train. Hamilton down to Norris easily, or down to Norris will be at the back of it, most likely.
Yeah. Hamilton goes fastest.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think Hamilton needs to make sure Alonso cannot get in DRS, because if he does, and everyone else catches, then oof.
So the Mercedes does seem like it has the pace to keep up with the Red Bulls.
Well,
just they can't make it to the end.
I don't know
pushing
about
as hard
that.
as they do.
Verstappen can probably go a second faster whenever he wants. Probably.
You think a full second he can probably remember?
I don't know how much, but
you
I feel
think
like
there's like a significant amount?
Yeah.
That he can.
Yeah.
That might be true.
If his slow pace managing tires
is as
high as Hamilton's push pace to get away from Alonso. Yeah, and all of them can push harder than they are now, but they all are also managing tires. So, and look at that lap time, Jesus.
Yeah. They were doing about a 10th every time, and then this time it was a full 3/10. So that's the thing you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
You're like, if his pace laps are that much, then
what happened? Perez had DRS and then he lost it.
I don't know.
They're all doing 121s.
Yeah, they're all going. I think they've all increased their pace.
The top 10 are all doing 121s. I mean, this is a better race than the first two we had.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, you just have to ignore the one at top. It makes me think of old.
Yeah.
That where you're like, oh yeah, ignore the team that's just destroying it,
Just dominating.
and then look at the rest.
Mhm.
It's good race. Yeah, like all these guys are really close, but they're not. Most of them aren't in DRS of each other. I think Gasly is the only one that's still inside of a DRS. Oh, he goes even faster.
Perez was, and then he dropped out. I'm confused. He's like right here.
Yeah, he should be.
He's there again.
He's under it again, and he has DRS. But he's had it before, and he keeps dropping off, right?
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, he's got it again. I assume if Perez gets by, Norris will keep up with him because he's been keeping him behind for so long.
Yeah.
So then that means they should reach Hulkenberg together. But Hulkenberg got a big gap to Stroll now.
Yeah.
Almost 4 seconds now. And we saw how long it took Perez to catch 4 seconds to Norris.
With the front left tire.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, his tires.
Yeah. Difficult to get
17 laps to go. Oof. Who's gonna pit? Someone's gonna pit, and then
Somebody's gonna trigger everybody to pit.
I don't know if they'll trigger everybody.
Well, not all of them, but I
but
think a handful.
depending on what their second lap is out of the pit, then it might trigger everybody.
I want to see one of these back markers pit.
Where's Perez? Let's see. Is he gonna? He's not.
What's
gaining.
Piastri's gap? 9? Yeah, it's not enough. See, none of these guys have a big enough gap to pit and still come out in the same spot.
No.
That's the problem.
So let's see if Perez saved enough battery to make an attempt here into 9.
He does still have. He actually has fastest lap. I didn't see that.
Here he goes. He's going. He's going. He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. He got him.
I like how you're staring at that. We're watching right here.
Yeah, well, sometimes the camera doesn't show.
Yeah. We're on it though.
All right. There we go.
He gets him in the corner. The corner he's passed pretty much everybody through.
Yeah, you got him right before.
Well, yeah, but
So now watch. He's gonna pull him to Hulk.
Yeah.
Trying.
I think
I got you.
I think Norris might actually have the pace to get Hulkenberg too, with Perez pulling him.
Norris has the pace looked
The
kind of
race pace-
scary bad, and then it really picked up. I think.
Yeah, the race
in
pace
back
of
half.
the McLaren's not too bad.
Let's just hope the tires are still there, so that he can follow.
Yeah, he's staying in DRS. Perez almost has DRS to Hulkenberg now, real close.
And he should just be able to pass Hulkenberg because Hulkenberg's been pretty slow in this second half.
Okay, they got their own mini little DRS train now.
Okay, now it's officially a train.
Where are they at? Perez is not gonna get him into 9, not this time.
No, it's too far back.
Brake pedal, soft.
Norris needs to.
I have no idea.
Norris needs to get. Okay, he's in DRS again. Oh, Perez is going already. What the hell?
Taking him through the.
Wow.
He's passed there as well a few
Okay,
times.
now see, Norris still has DRS on Hulkenberg.
And that's the key. Yeah, he's just got to stay with them.
He's got to get by Hulkenberg because I don't think Hulkenberg's going to be able to keep up with Perez. He's got to get by.
Look at that gap already.
Yeah, exactly.
Not good for him.
He's got to lunge it. He's got to lunge it. He can't lunge it here. He's got to do it next one. Set him up. Get a good exit. It's not a good enough exit.
It's not because of the DRS, double
Yep.
DRS.
It's not
But
good.
maybe it looks like
Who's
Hulkenberg
blinking?
is able to stay
Is
near him.
Hulkenberg blinking? No.
They were both blinking, so they're both close, I think, to the threshold.
Come on, Norris. Come on, Norris. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go.
Norris really close,
Go, go,
but
go, go.
it looks like Perez is gapping, so he does need to pass him.
He needs to pass him now. It's not going to happen. The DRS is too strong, and
Yeah,
that Red
it's so
or
strong.
the McLaren doesn't have good enough straight line speed.
I didn't miss anything.
A little bit.
If
Slowly.
Hulkenberg,
Few drivers.
Hulkenberg
Perez worked
can't
his way
keep up with
but,
Perez.
Nothing that wasn't unexpected, right?
Yeah.
I didn't. So
Just a little bit of DRS chicken. Drivers speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down.
did they turn while they
Based
were doing
on
that too? Sorry.
I was just meaning their deltas between each other, yeah. They're like, oh, I gotta speed up a little bit. Oh, I can slow down now. He is still holding on. So as long as he holds on, like it's not too bad, but yeah.
Yeah, Hulk is holding on to him.
Just barely.
If he loses him, Norris will have a chance to get him.
Yeah, but then I don't see Norris being able to get back onto the back of him.
I don't think so either. So Norris's best result is probably 8th. Hulkenberg's worst result is probably 9th.
Yeah.
Either of them can finish 9th or 8th.
Pretty much.
Perez can still probably, best he could probably do is 4th. If he has pace left.
That gap is so far, right? Stroll's, and then you get past Stroll's, you got to get past the, what is it,
You gotta catch
Gasly and
Gasly.
Sainz? Yeah, it's just, there's so much you have to do to get up there.
Yeah, but there's only 11 laps left, so he's got to put his foot down if he wants any more points than that. Alonso just went fastest. He's almost in DRS of Hamilton again. 12 laps to go.
We have De Vries coming out on the softs, so this is gonna. But it's like nobody's gonna want to pit.
No.
Because they're all so close to each other. Well, everybody
no
in
one's gonna wanna
points.
pit. Hamilton is responding. Look at that middle sector. Faster than Alonso's.
But not by much.
Not by much, but it's enough.
Oh yeah, because that's based on best, right? It's relative to his best time.
His best time, yeah. What was that?
Max.
He was in the dirt for a second? Oh, wow, he lost 4 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Hamilton not able to get it.
Let's see.
Everybody doing personal bests. Ooh, I've spun it here. Oh, he just goes deep.
Just went
Oh,
too deep.
okay.
I've done that a lot on this track.
Yeah, lock again, please.
Keep going.
Lock again, please.
You're doing
Let's
great,
make the
Max.
race interesting, Max.
It must be nice when you have such a big gap. You can do that, and it's like, just don't do it again.
Yeah,
You'll be
be
fine.
a little more cautious.
Brake pedal, soft.
But hey, if he flat spotted it, it could just aggravate itself.
I keep front locking there. Really.
Okay, understood.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if that happens.
It is a harder compound, so it'll be harder to.
Yeah, because so I
flatten,
didn't.
but-
I knew that there was like all these different sub compounds, so to speak, of just like there's actually the C. What is it? C1 through 5, C0 through
0
5.
through 5.
0, yeah, through 5.
Now it's 0 through 5, yeah.
I didn't realize that they chose which compound
Is
was
soft,
the
medium,
soft,
hard.
was the medium, and was the hard amongst those previously. I learned that today.
Oh, you learned that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I knew there was multiple tires. I never understood why there were so many if they only used 3, and I just never asked the question.
Gotcha. I thought I explained it in race 1, but that's okay.
I thought I explained it a few times. Yeah,
but that's okay.
He was never part of the ultra soft, super softs.
Yeah, ultra soft, super soft, soft, medium hard, ultra hard,
ultra soft, super soft.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah, they were running out of colors.
I was late to becoming a fan.
Yeah.
Drive to Survive fan here.
Hi.
Okay.
Check car.
Hamilton's doing great. 10 laps to go.
Check the car.
Car looks good, Lance. Car looks good.
Perez is almost there.
10 to go. Good job. Hang in there.
Everybody.
Hulkenberg lost it. Norris might get him.
Norris might get him here.
Norris might get him.
It's really close.
Go Norris!
He needs to do it now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Hulkenberg.
That was a bit dangerous.
Nico kind of seems like a cheeky guy.
He's a good driver.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
But like tenacious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll go to his teeth a little bit.
Oh, come on. That's a little iffy there. Yeah, that's a little iffy. Yeah, it's iffy for sure.
Yeah, he'll get away with it, but it was dangerous. It was definitely a dangerous move.
It's one of those
Oh
ones
my God,
where
look
I
at-
feel like it should be noted, but nothing should be done.
Verstappen's last lap.
Jeez Louise.
He's like, no, I want that fast lap back. But a lot of these guys
That's
now
a
are doing
significant.
120s.
Yeah, everybody slowly together moving.
Hamilton just did a 120.6. Alonso did 120.7. Sainz. So Ferrari pace was better. It was better, but still not quite.
Not quite there still.
It doesn't last as long. He did a 120.9 though. So they're all getting into 120s.
It's so weird to say that the Aston Martin right now is the third best car on the grid.
Second or third. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they've been outperformed almost. Oh no, that's not true.
First two races,
Because the first two races Alonso outperformed, but they
Mercs. But
yeah.
but we all know that
the Mercedes
Mercs
looked fast
should be
in race. It looked
yeah
really fast.
The Mercs should be the number 2 car. They will be, I'm sure, from when we start the Europe races onwards. I'm sure that they will be solidifying their place as the number 2 car.
Yeah.
Hopefully they cut the gap to Red Bull, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
They have a good car. Red Bull is a good car.
It's a phenomenal car.
I can't be mad at them for that. Like at least when they overspent, they made it count.
It's not a surprise though. The underbody aero is how they won championships originally, and then
I mean they're a good team.
They're
like,
doing it
as much as I like to shit on Verstappen.
Norris,
he does it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Got him. Yeah, you're gonna race hard. He's gonna race you hard.
Oh,
back.
Nico's not happy about that.
Yeah, I mean he asked for it. He asked for it from the late move.
That's 4 points, Norris. Good job.
Payback's a bitch, and her name is Karma.
He also could have bailed out on.
He could have
bailed on it instead of trying to run side by side through there.
So is Perez gonna get Stroll? I don't think so.
He does the switchback.
Jesus. He left room.
He left enough. It's rough on that. It's got that grassy.
Oh yeah,
turf.
yeah. Okay, he
bit
just
too,
lost
but
himself. Yeah.
There was enough that he could have stayed.
Yeah.
there.
Norris didn't do anything wrong. Nice. That was good. I mean, honestly, I'm sure McLaren's happy with that. I'm happy with that as a McLaren fan, as a Norris fan. Why?
Doesn't need to be on.
Okay.
That took a long time.
I don't know. It was easily 10 seconds to do it.
I mean, I thought you were just gonna press it because I have it set up so that puts it to sleep.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
That doesn't matter. It's fine if it's off.
I didn't know that.
You're good.
You did go, so.
Yeah. It's a technical
So
noise.
definitely not moving.
Yeah, it's short.
it's got
it's a
blues
short
again.
one, yeah. I
Yeah,
should've
my
known.
feet doesn't move.
I didn't go.
Alonso's doing a little push again.
Pushing towards them, and then Hamilton will do the same.
Yeah, there's only 6 laps left, and if Hamilton has tires left,
They
he'll
had to
respond.
have been told that the tires should be able to make it, because like everybody just oh no.
Oh
No.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. What was Mag's tires
Magnussen
at?
did go off track though.
45.
Magnussen did go off track.
Oh, man. You want to know something fun? It's the first time I've seen that happen live.
Oh, somebody's tire go out?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the carcass is on the road.
Did you ever see the Hamilton one in Silverstone live?
No.
Oh yeah.
That one was so good live.
Dude, his tire blew, but he had such a big gap. He just like kept going.
It was so intense.
That was the last lap.
And Verstappen was
'cause
catching
I've
him
seen
fast.
I've seen
It was
Schumacher's 3-tire across the line thing, where it doesn't look like his car should be able to do that at all.
Yeah. Safety car.
This is
Full safety car.
Oh.
What happens here?
A full safety
What
car,
lap
so
are
the
we
car
on?
comes
54?
There's only, yeah.
Everyone's pitting.
What happens here? Are they?
Are they though?
You don't want to give up track position.
None of these guys have a free pit stop. Not even Verstappen.
But is your car going to do that too?
That's true. I don't know.
Maybe it just, I don't know. I feel like it depends on the driver.
Bottas
right?
pits.
That makes sense though, where he's at. It's worth risking. Oh, he was also on 51 laps.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty high.
That's a few.
Recovering vehicle on turn 3. So, is Russell coming in?
Russell's
they just
out. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Russell's out of the
Oh,
race.
you're right. So they were dummying with Hamilton.
Yeah.
They have
The
their guy out there.
crews
but,
always
yeah.
run out there just in case.
Just in
and
case,
to throw
yeah.
dummies.
Oh, he hit a wall.
He hit the wall.
It wasn't a flat.
It wasn't a flat tire.
Oh, okay.
He hit the wall and
He
ripped the tire
legitly
right
hit
off.
the wall.
No, he hit the wall.
Yeah.
Yep, it was just a glancing blow, but it was
It's enough.
definitely
I
the
mean,
wall.
it hit hard. It makes more sense why his rim looked like it
Yeah,
did.
yeah, I was confused too. Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
That's what I get.
Look at that wheel.
Yeah.
Way up there.
Don't. Yeah, pick your way through of the magnesium wheel bits.
Yeah.
And the tire,
my gosh.
mostly magnesium wheel bits. That's what you want to miss.
What?
No.
They put out a red?
Come on. Why?
Why?
Just finish the race under safety car.
What?
Why? Why do they like doing these sprint? Okay, it's just the show. It's just put on a show, everybody.
Fun fact, American football is listed as entertainment, which means, like WWE, it can be scripted.
That's true.
Which I didn't, that was the thing I learned. I learned that a little while ago, but it made me question everything.
Well, everyone put on softs.
Right.
Maybe trim a bit of wing off if you're allowed.
You got damage. You got damage. Rear suspension broken.
Who's that?
So much debris out here.
Oh,
okay, copy. Yeah, just pick your way through.
It's when he hit the wall. He didn't just have damage. He was missing a wheel, a tire, or so, not a wheel.
Well, they might not have known.
Well, they can't see it. Yeah. But
They
they
just-
know
they
something
just saw
happened.
the impact, and then they saw his suspension get fucked, and then they're like, "Ooh, that's not great."
And pressure must have just.
And then
disappeared.
he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm done."
So you're on atmosphere. Yeah.
Is it going to be a standing start again?
No, it's rolling.
Is it?
Yeah.
So did they just take him out like on a formation lap,
Then
and
why are
then
they
once
talking
they're
about
across the line?
the start?
It shouldn't be roll. It shouldn't be standing anymore. It's way too deep into the race.
3 laps left.
I'm not entirely sure what the darn rule is. Because I know for a while the rule was it's always going to be a
Always.
standing start as long as it's safe to do so. So meaning like no rain.
Yeah.
But then I thought they changed it where it was only if it's in like the first half of the race or something, or first couple laps.
I saw this thing that I thought was kind of
I don't know.
interesting about Indy cars and how they do a rolling start, and it was why doesn't F1 do it basically? That was kind of like a little bit of a video. I don't know, it was just interesting. I think it would be kind of
boring.
Yeah, I like starts. I like the drama.
Well, F1 kind of needs it right now because they're not close enough in technologies. And
in IndyCar, they're all right there.
And
NASCAR,
a start,
they're all right there.
A start is part of it. Like
Did we
how
tell
your car
you?
starts.
Did we tell you when we were in the McLaren VIP booth
in Texas
for Coda?
Mhm.
Somebody asked Daniel Ricciardo, like, besides winning, what's the greatest feeling that you get as an F1 driver?
What is it?
And he was like, actually, that's a really good question, and I have an answer. And it was basically he started talking about like the build up to the race start. So you get in your car, you put on your helmet, you do the formation lap, and it's just building the whole time. He's like, it's just building and building and building. You're getting ready, you're setting all your things up. You get on the grid, everything's quiet. Everything's dead quiet. You see the lights come on, 1, 2, 3. And they go out, and it's just, he's like, that moment right there is, I love it. He's
Yeah, you
like,
get
and
a
it was like the
huge
way
roar
he
right
explained
now,
it too. You could like feel it.
You could, yeah.
And it was like, oh my god, yeah, that would be.
So
that would be the greatest feeling.
There's a couple racing movies that I've watched. I think there's one about Schumacher that I haven't seen. But I think I don't know. And I feel like that, like what you're describing, would make a phenomenal movie scene.
Oh yeah.
It would make a like to then the feeling of the build up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a B-roll.
I mean, they've kind of done it. They've kind of done it in Drive to Survive.
Really
I like
strong
Drive
one.
to Survive. I appreciate what Drive to Survive 1 has done for the sport as a fan who figured out that F1 was awesome because of it.
Mhm.
Because of the first season. I remember I binged it in like a night, I think. When I first watched it, and then since, like, because I started kind of following, and shout out to Mr. Brian here for taking me, and Justin too, and Mr. Juan as well, and like actually showing it. But like, I don't know, it's just like the drama, the spectacle, the technology, the engineering, the personalities. Like, it's just such a good time.
Yeah. It is something
It's the
special.
pinnacle of motorsport.
It really
Yeah,
is.
and that's part of why I'm like not the biggest fan of the cap, because I'm like,
Oh, that's like my athletes doing steroids thing. Let them spend the money. If they have the money, let them spend it.
I just feel like there's other ways to cheapen this, like make the sport cheaper that they could choose instead. But
I just like
Then
my
cap
thing is
restricted.
that like I understand why they want to make it more competitive, and I appreciate it because it has mixed it up a bit for sure. Like, look at Aston Martin, right? But my thing about it all is that I don't think it's. I want to see you do your best while as I'm doing my best. That's the thing.
10
And
minutes.
if they have the money to be the best, then let them use it, you know? And like, I get that you're gonna have these three teams like Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull at the front because they have the most money, because they have such this legacy and these sponsors and everything. Like, I get that. However, the technology that comes from it, the cars that come from it, and just the general like intensity that's brought to the sport by having that kind of fierce competition driven by this desire to be, one, amazing, and two, using your money like that, I think is a spectacle. Granted, you're gonna have cars in the back like Haas and Williams. Well, shout out to Albon for the performance while he was able to this weekend. So it's not to disparage them, and they also had their heyday. But like, you'll have these cars in the back that's like, okay, well, they got to do something special too, you know? Like, Aston Martin wasn't always Aston Martin, like we were talking about earlier. They were Racing Point.
And before that, they were Force India.
Yeah, and so like teams come in, engineers come in, like people like what is the arrow for Red Bull?
Adrian Newey.
Yeah, you have amazing people like that come in who are these amazing
game changers.
Yeah, who just can like make all the difference in the world. And I don't know. I don't think you should hinder someone or a team or a whatever from being excellent when they have the ability to be excellent. You know? I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox.
I hear you.
I'm not the biggest fan of caps in any sport, so
I think that like if you have the opportunity to achieve and pursue excellence, granted in this case it's just throwing money at problems, which in $1 billion sport, why not? You know, and everything already costs so much, right? Monaco, this tiny town, transforms itself into a racing circuit because it can for like a month, 2 months, and that's it. You know? I don't know. You're already dumping millions and millions and millions of dollars into these things every year. Why not let them just dump as many millions as they can?
they could change the. They could have just changed the prize, just like change. You know, it's like very heavy on one side. So if you win constructor, you win like a significant amount more.
Well, they did change the prize structure too.
Did they reduce it from? It was big. Like the difference between first and last was
not
huge.
as big anymore.
In American football, isn't it like the best teams get the worst draft picks, something like that?
Yeah, they do draft picks instead as their.
I think like a sliding scale, kind of like that, where you get some advantage. I don't know what that advantage would be.
Well, they do that.
They do that as already.
It's wind tunnel time.
I get that
because
like, I know, but like if you don't have the money to take advantage of the wind tunnel, you know what I mean? Like you can have all this data that you get from the wind tunnel, but if you can't act upon it because it's not in your budget, right? Is that, you get what I mean? No.
Ooh.
That's not the wall of champions. Why are you touching that
So
wall?
red flag.
He's
Red
not a
flag, drive
champion.
directly to the pit. Do not stop in the box. Stay in the fast lane.
He mean red flag.
You're starting in 5 minutes.
Verstappen's mad about
Red
the red
flag.
flag.
Red flag. So slow down.
What?
Yep. Red flag. 1 lap.
Who is
laps.
that? Fernando?
Alonso, yeah.
I like Fernando.
Lando, the thing in the cockpit, is it still there?
Yeah, it was.
Do you
It was
know
like
where?
on my heels. On my heels.
Was it bothering you?
I mean, I got used to it in the end. If you want to just leave it, you can just leave it.
Just leave it.
What is it?
Don't know.
None of them know. I
Well,
think
they might know because they said the thing that's bothering you.
Is it?
So they might know and they don't want to say.
Oh yeah. Also, it obviously isn't hindering them.
Yeah, he got used to it.
Will they restart this?
He's doing pretty
I
good.
can imagine they will.
I'm wondering if it's some safety feature and that's why they didn't want to say what it was. Or if they just don't know.
Or they
I'm
might
sure they know.
No, but
They
it's
have a
not
million
gonna-
sensors on
messing
the
up their
cars.
performance.
There's no way they don't know.
Could be something.
Could be
that's-
something at his feet.
I mean, you've seen how they have so many tie downs, so it could just be like something
Yeah,
isn't
something
tied
came
down
out,
like
something
it
came
normally
loose.
is. Yeah, something simple as that. But it'd be a lot of work
like a
to
rag or something.
pull
like
off
glove.
Oh yeah.
stuff.
All right, hop out. We're
Do you
gonna
want to
dive
put
in
it
there.
back?
Okay. And then what if you can't get it back together?
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
I think that's the key. Is what if it messes it up? If we go in there,
What if it makes it worse?
It's the whole. It's working. Let's not mess with it. Let's not last second mess with it.
All right. So, as avid McLaren fans, what are your thoughts on McLaren this year?
Sadness.
Yeah.
But this offers a little bit of hope.
A little bit.
The race pace is there with everyone else.
Yeah. I think they're a bit off from where they wanted to be.
Yeah.
Well, they're also restructuring. So we got that going.
Yeah, they
but
didn't
they
know they were
should've,
going to
yeah.
have to restructure.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah, I feel like so aside from needing to see results, I'll say, why
Why what?
Why are they going from one director to 3 sub-directors of different types of aero and whatever? I don't remember how they divvied it up. And I know that
Because
all of the guys were a part of McLaren already.
because they don't have the leadership in place that they trust to manage the whole thing. That's why.
So, okay, I have a question for
And you can give the teams a little bit more freedom if you're not saying this one guy, James Key,
Is in
has
charge
say
of
over the
everything.
entire technical thing. Like, he decides if you can go ahead with that project or not. You give him a little bit more freedom, it might help in the short term while they find a leader.
What are your thoughts on Zach?
Well, Zach is just a businessman. He's a businessman that loves racing. So his job is not anything to do with the technical aspect, any of that. He's there.
Always.
He watches.
I appreciate him. that
because
he's
he
always
loves
there.
racing.
Yeah.
But he's never going to be the guy that makes the call. Never.
Of anything. Not
Only
with
business
strategy,
related.
not with
No.
not
Only
with
business
the car, just
Yeah.
So, but he puts the people in place, right?
He does put the people in place.
He's in charge of the team.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's
say over
a
the
bunch of
drivers?
advisors.
It is a standing start, by the way.
Yeah, I see that.
So they did
How do you
change.
see that?
So that's what they were talking about. How the roles changed again, and it is standing starts.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It is huge. It could hurt Max a lot.
It could hurt every driver.
Anybody.
Okay, so
yeah.
this is the thing I'm curious about. You know how there was a few lappers. Are they just lapped still in the back?
Probably.
Yeah. They are.
Because they had to have done their laps to get rid of
Yeah,
it, right?
they're
Because of
they're
the
lapped
fuel
down.
thing.
They're definitely a
So
lot.
they're just gonna be a lap down in the back. So they're just that sucks.
Bottas is one of them, right? I don't know.
I
Is
believe
Sonoda and
Bottas
Zhao
might have ended
also?
up.
No,
I
Bottas
don't-
pit during that whole thing too. When
Oh.
that safety car came out, he pit. So he definitely was a lap down. I don't know if Sonoda was or Zhao was.
Yeah.
So formation, right? And then go.
Formation right into a standing start. Yeah.
All right, this will be interesting.
This is going to be interesting.
Although it shows they have 56 laps. I'm confused. I don't know. Maybe they let them go around one more time? They would have had to do the lap.
They would have to do the lap. There's no way they could.
They couldn't have let them go around
No,
one time
because they
it's a red flag.
It's
So-
it's unsafe to
Yeah.
stay on the track.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Was there just a bunch of like magnesium in the tire debris?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think it's the magnesium. They wanted to.
Magnesium, just from the sound of it, seems like it would be sharp when it shatters or breaks off. I mean, I
That
feel
is
like
true.
most metals are, but
Most
like,
metals
Most
are.
metals do that, yeah.
But yeah, it's true that magnesium is more brittle.
It's
than most.
that's that part. I was gonna say it seems like it would shatter.
It's not as malleable as like aluminum.
All right. So now Max is doing it too. Let's not almost kill each other through here now, guys. Like last time. This tire prep matters more than any of the other ones.
Warm them up, man.
You need them to be right.
Because they're all on sauce, right?
They're all on sauce.
They gotta be.
It turned into a
sprint.
It
It's
turned
a
into an
3-lap
open
sprint.
lobby, dude. Just
We've seen how those go.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I am nervous.
There could be a huge
Why
shift
are you
in
nervous?
positions here. Is all I'm saying.
I'm nervous because Hamilton could get a win. Hamilton can get sixth. Hamilton can get hit. I want Hamilton to do well because
I like Lewis.
I need him to win a race. He hasn't won a race since 2021.
Yeah.
It's been that long. It has been that long.
And that's annoying to me.
It's the first time you didn't get a win in a season.
So yeah, I want him to get a win. And he has the opportunity to, but he also has the opportunity to lose a really good podium, which is annoying.
Yeah. Standing starts, man, you can gain and lose
Everything.
significant amount of positions.
So, would you like to know why I have mixed feelings about Max? I'll tell you anyway. Thank you for telling me that.
Mhm.
I have mixed feelings about Max because, one, I feel like he's a bit pretentious, a bit full of himself, and he's not grounded. Like, he has no humility, in my opinion. And now, he's amazing. I'm not going to disparage him as a racer. He is wildly talented, and in a fast car, will shit on everyone. So it's not to take away from that. I'm not saying he's not amazing. However, I feel like Lewis's character and his sportsmanship, along with all those other things that when you're in a good car make you amazing, not that you're not great already, but I don't know. And maybe it's like Alonso is the villain, self-admittedly, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Max feels like he's the good guy, but he's just kind of a dick. To put it simply.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
Two
Two laps.
Lined up.
So it is 2 laps, or is it
2 laps? It's
Yeah.
1 lap and then one more lap.
Yeah.
And the last lap.
All right.
Max got a good start.
Got a hell of
It
a
was a
start.
good
And
start.
Alonso did too.
Come on, Lewis.
Oh.
Alonso! Go Norris, go Norris, go
And
Norris.
this is what we were talking about. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be another red flag. Or it's just going to end under
my
virtual
gosh.
safety car. What
Oh,
the?
Stroll's-
Go Norris. Go Norris.
I might.
Come on.
A red flag.
No, what the? Come on.
Oh.
What's the point?
I might have jinxed this and said open
What
lobby.
the fuck?
And they might have just open lobby.
They
race.
open lobbied the shit out of that. Oh, it's both of the, who are these?
They crashed like
What are these?
identically.
It's
too.
over, right? It's over.
The race
You don't-
has to be over.
because you do the safety car lap.
And
to
then
come
that's
in.
the end.
This has to be the end.
Yeah, because you would do the
That's
safety
the
car lap
end.
and then
You
it's
just
over,
do
right?
a lap and then you cross the
So
line.
It's over.
what we found out today is F1 drivers drive exactly the same
as everyone else.
as the open lobby drivers.
Okay, so there's
when it comes
4
to
cars off track right now, right?
Dude, look at Hulkenberg.
It's just a sea of
Look
money.
at the 2 McLarens.
Gosh,
that was fucking wild.
Oh my gosh! They got 6th and 7th.
I'm
What?
okay. I'm
By
okay.
surviving.
I'm okay with this result.
This
Oh
is
my
fine.
gosh!
Okay, let's watch this again. Let's watch this back.
Let's watch the most open
my
lobby
God.
race start I've ever seen.
Great start from Max.
Huge start
What
from
happened to
Gasly.
Alonso? Okay,
Oh, Gasly locks up though.
Oh, contact with the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And then the
And
two
then Perez just pushed it too much.
and then the 2 Alpines, did they crash each
Yeah,
other?
Perez just locked up. Who's pink this year?
It's Alpine.
It's Alpine.
Yes,
and yeah,
they
the
hit
two,
each other.
The 2 Alpines
Oh,
take each other
are you
out.
serious?
Oh, they hit each other.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's-
so Alonso
that's
bends
annoying.
it, and then do they just do wheels? Oh, come on!
That's
Who was in
annoying.
front?
It was Gasly, but it was
Come
because
on,
He was
Gasly.
coming
his
back
speed
on
was
track.
so slow.
Oh, they're pissed.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense why they are. It's
Yeah.
just, it's seeing that they're pissed.
They lost 3rd from it. Yeah, so here's the slow car. He tries to move over. He's trying to move away from the cars on the left because he's going so slow and
Wild.
takes his own
They're
teammate
done.
out.
They're done. Oh my god! So how is this gonna end? Are they just gonna be like, "All right, guys, that's your positions"?
It has to be. I don't. Because technically they have to come into the pits that ends that lap. Then you have to take the safety car out that ends that lap. It has to be over. Right?
Well, it's because it says they're on the last lap.
Yeah, it has to be over.
Because that's technically a lap.
Are they gonna wait 10 minutes though? Run them around behind the safety car and then
And
say,
do
okay,
one
it's
single
done.
lap?
No, it won't be. It can't be a.
What does that say?
Race procedure noted.
Restart procedure. What's the restart procedure?
Here we go.
Under investigation.
Okay, so they're gonna figure it out, is what they're saying. We'll look into it.
So
we'll let you know.
they can either end it or do, because the formation lap doesn't count as a lap.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind it if they added a lap and we're just like, we're gonna just do.
They
2.
can't.
They could say that this lap didn't count.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a heavy
That
crash.
was insane. That's like the wildest start I've seen in a
But what they
Formula 1
might-
event in a minute.
The problem is you have to
Dude.
make the laps because there's a specific amount of distance that they're supposed to achieve
Well, they achieved the distance.
already.
I think.
They had to have because they did a formation lap.
Yeah. Jay is live on Twitch.
Yeah, I think he does the last one, so he's probably also having chaos. We are also.
Bro, what did we just watch?
me the rule. How the hell you can put a red flag before?
Yeah, copy, mate.
Maybe because we don't complete a lap, we go back to the same positions. It happened in Silverstone.
Yes, we're looking at that, mate. We're on that. We're already on that. So just get the car back. Do you think there's damage?
No, it's okay. The car is okay.
Copy, mate. Okay.
Check this immediately. They should do it. They should do it.
Yep, we're on it.
We changed tires, 100%. These ones were too cold.
Tsunoda is behind me for real? Or
For real.
so he made up a lot of places too, didn't he?
Oh man.
Alright, so let's
So, what are your odds on it restarting?
I think they will restart. I think they'll put everybody back in the position they were in. Obviously,
As
the
long as
cars
they're not DNF.
who DNF'd are out.
Dude,
but-
this looks like our race. Look at all the DNF cars. Oh
You know
my
what's funny?
God.
They have one more DNF than us.
We did it. We're mimicking.
We're better than F1.
We're mimicking F1, baby.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever seeing an F1 restart.
Ugh, Danny boy.
That was like that.
No, that was wild.
That was the most open lobby restart I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And part of the reason I think they originally had rolling start.
Yeah.
After a certain amount of laps.
Agreed.
Yeah, there's so much to gain that everybody.
There's
just
so much.
went
You can
for
easily
it.
gain +5 on a good start and like going in deep. And we saw like multiple people. Strolls went way too deep into turn, what is that, 4? Turn 3? And like almost lost it.
Hi, Oscar.
So you think they're gonna go to their same positions before because it red flagged so early.
Yeah.
So they're allowed to do that. And then we will go into the last 2 laps. So
Yeah.
you think they'll reverse, go back to 57.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Restart order is 1, 4, 14,
Yep, there it
55.
is.
Yeah, that's 18. That's the order that we were in before the restart.
Yep.
So, and then
Toto.
and then it should show us that it's gonna go switch to lap 57. So we're gonna go back to lap 57. Or are we literally gonna do a single? You can't just do a single lap, can you? Because don't you have
It
to
should
wait
go-
What if they start them on the start line?
It should go back to 56. The safety car goes out.
How do they compensate for fuel then with that stuff? Or because technically they don't have
I don't
the
know. But
reserves to
everybody
do
should
that
be,
many distance.
No, everybody
that much
should be
distance.
good on fuel because of the safety cars.
Well, technically yes, but I'm meaning
I don't know.
in reality it's set up to where this is the amount for you. You have to drive this many kilometers, and that's it. End of sentence. That's why you can't add an extra lap. Because
Did you hear what the commentators are saying?
No,
But they have in the past.
they have.
They're having the same conversation we are.
Oh.
End it, don't end it. Why are we doing this if it's just 1 lap under safety car? Might as well just call it.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking wild.
That was
What a start.
that was so.
Now he goes back all the way to the back, yeah.
Yeah, he's all in the back again. That is just, oh my gosh.
Well, wasn't he still a lap down though? I'm confused. I don't know.
I
Maybe
thought
he-
Botas also got lapped, but I have no idea at this point.
This has been the weirdest end.
I haven't seen an end like this in a long time.
Right?
So they could have avoided all this by just
Doing a
under
rolling start.
safety car.
Rolling start?
No, just under
coulda
safety
just
car
ended it.
finish.
Yeah, they could have ended it under safety car. They didn't have to red flag it in the first place.
Look at Signs. Look at his eyes.
Because the odds of you popping.
He just looks disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, they're all disappointed. Like, can you?
This
like,
isn't how you want to end it.
like this. Like there's a certain mindset you have to get into, right, when you start a race, and now they're having to do it 3 times. So it's got to be exhausting to do it 3 times.
The mindset between competing, waiting to compete, and practicing is wildly different.
Yeah.
So, but
especially once you get to that level.
If they decide not to restart, because they still haven't said if they're restarting or not,
They haven't said if they're restarting.
it will not be that order. It'll be this order.
Oh, is that
What?
true?
Yeah, if they don't restart,
it'll be what it ended at.
It should be
on the red flag.
I mean, it would have
because
to be, right?
because this is restart order, which means this is the order.
They're
if we're restarting.
choosing the order for the restart, not saying this is the order they.
And they
ended
have
at
not
if
said
we
they're
restart.
gonna restart yet. They're just showing us the order at the
If they restart,
That's
that's
what
the restart order that's listed.
But they have not confirmed that we are doing a restart yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of did, but they didn't. Because they gave a restart order, which indicates they probably will.
They're
but
most likely going to do a restart.
I don't know, man.
But will it be a...
But the thing, they're trying to figure out how many laps because of fuel. Like we were talking about.
2.
So the thing is all of these cars should be overfueled because
They're
of
fine.
how many
There's been
things.
so many.
But technically, they're supposed to do a race distance.
But this is the second red flag.
Yeah.
And the race distance is a minimum of 305 kilometers, right?
Yes, but you have to be. They get told what the distance is because they have to have a certain amount reserved at the end of the race.
Well, they want to cross the line, but
You have to cross the line, but you also have to have a specific amount of fuel left
the
in
weight,
your.
right? It's the weight.
I don't think they're worried about fuel. I don't think the FIA is worried about fuel. I
Yeah.
think they're only talking about, is it going to be...
How? Like what?
Is it going to be a safety car rolling restart, or is it going to be... It should be 2 laps, but...
It should be 2. They just restart where they started, right? Last time.
Yeah.
Because it happened before they even did a full lap.
I like Yuki.
If it ends on this one, Sonoda got huge points.
So okay, I like Yuki for I can't even explain why I like Yuki. He reminds me of someone. He reminds me of a kid who got the opportunity, who didn't necessarily come from a ton, and he's just fucking going after it.
It never registered. They never registered it.
It says
Yeah.
58.
So this is they need.
What are you talking about?
Because it's not the same.
Use the mouse. Say it again.
So this isn't the same as what's here. So the positions they're in right now,
Because they never passed
because
the
they never
line.
passed the line, so these positions never
Although
solidified.
They did pass the line.
No,
their
it red
safety
flag.
car.
Once it red flags, it stops lapping. So even if they passed the line when they came in the pit, it's not technically passing the line because it was red flagged.
Then the lap shouldn't have clicked up to 58. I don't know. I don't care.
This probably clicked up because it's
I don't
it's automated, so they all passed the little things on the ground. The little.
Oh, what an outfit! That's a lot. Is that plaid? It's a lot of plaid.
Yeah, that's Jackie Stewart, man.
Am I supposed to know who Jackie Stewart is?
You are supposed to know who Sir Jackie Stewart is.
Didn't they used to get jackets too?
Sir Jackie Stewart.
Maybe they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think
They definitely got those little.
He's a
those
3-time
big old
world
things.
champion.
I want to say 3, but
I don't know.
3 or 4-time world champion.
Not 100% sure about
I'm a fan
From
of
the
F1,
70s?
but I am a relatively speaking new fan to F1. Granted, it's been like 3 years now. However, what'd they say? Race will resume at 17:33.
Okay.
So 10 minutes.
They just published a
Another
restart
10?
order, and we're back in 8th. I don't understand why.
So
but
he
that's
was
where we
known
are.
as the
So we'll be
Flying Scot.
reshuffling the cars.
Drove
Who is
F1
in front of
between
Norris?
1965 and 1973.
Tell me.
And won the
Yeah,
World
fine, yeah.
Drivers' Championship twice.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, 3 times, and twice as runner-up. So yeah, it was 3 times.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, to driver. As it is the last lap,
I'm trying.
It's going
And
to
yeah,
be
he's
a lap
he's
behind the
actually
safety
so we
car,
saw him
to finish the race.
He always shows up to
How come I
almost
go back
all the
to
races.
12? You know, if,
He's
This
like
was the last
everybody
point.
everybody
This
loves
last
him
point, the timing
in the paddock.
was established.
Every single driver loves him. No one has any problems with him. He's
yeah,
just
but if some people
a
go
cool
off,
guy.
you know, they shouldn't be able to get back. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. There it is.
So they're saying it's still
Your
going to
shit's
be
different.
lap.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to Androids.
So they're still saying it's going to be lap 58. So it's just the final lap.
But don't they do a lap when they go around?
No.
They do. That's what happened. They were on.
That's what happened on
56.
the other one.
They did a lap. They were on 57.
Yeah.
So if they do that.
So they're
then it
probably
ends.
just ending the race after.
Okay.
So this is the order. It's just
That's
gonna
so dumb.
That, most likely.
Wait, they're choosing the order that's ending under?
It seems like it.
It's why Botas was in his radio. He was like,
So-
but those guys shouldn't. Yeah.
So I will accept an end under the order that they finished in from the last restart to the incidents that happened. However, if they give the order, meaning they say who's in front of who, and then they just drive it under a safety car, come on. Come on. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
They should have just never had a red flag.
They should have just finished it under safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Under yellow.
I don't know why.
They used to do it all the time. But that's what it seems like. It's what they should have been doing in the first place. But this race should have been done like 20 minutes ago.
Probably.
They should have just been under safety car, even if you drive over a few of those bits, because you're on softs and you're not going any speed.
You're not gonna.
Not gonna puncture it. It's just gonna absorb into it. And it's easier to dodge, right? Like you see a big chunk of magnesium, you just move out of the way. When you're going slow.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's the balance between safety and regulations, right? And finish
It
and
definitely is.
motorsport, right?
They could have also just red flagged it and ended the race too. The Alonso and Sainz one. Obviously, Sainz is. Actually, I don't know. I didn't actually look at it fully, but.
Yeah, see, they can't investigate that if they're putting the order back. Sorry.
That's true. Wait.
Oh, look at that kid! Look at that kid!
What? Oh yeah.
That's so fucking cute.
That's how you become an F1 driver. You first have to go to one really young, and then you realize how amazing it is.
What? He gets a penalty for it.
Who does?
Signs.
Why?
Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
Isn't he gonna lose like a significant amount of positions?
I'm sorry.
That's horseshit.
That's bull.
Okay, so I really like Sainz. Arguably, I like Sainz more than Leclerc, even though he's great. Because I don't know.
No, I do too. I agree.
Sainz just seems more like a cool dude. I can't. I'm sure there's tangible things that you could say why you like him more, but for me, he's just a better dude.
He's got really good race
just
form.
found out.
He's pissed.
He's got really good race form.
Look at
That's
those
what I like about
hands.
him. And he's Spanish.
You're gonna give him a
I
penalty.
know he's Spanish, but he's on an
But they do
Italian
it.
team.
You're gonna give him a penalty.
And they're very close. They already do the
Stop,
hand.
stop,
Wait.
stop.
Shh. Let's see it.
It's
no.
not.
If you give
Is
him
that
a
a
penalty.
No, that's not a penalty.
If you give him a penalty,
Hang on.
they need to keep the positions where they were. I'm sorry.
No, because you can't penalize him for something that happened if you
And then
ignore
you
what happened.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? If
it's-
you
it's a
ignore
bit
what
of-
happened, you can't say, hey, you fucked up, while this thing that we're not acknowledging in the restart order. Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. He would
you
still
agree.
lose.
I don't like it. I think it's dumb.
I feel like Sainz gets shafted all the time.
A bit.
I don't think it should be a penalty. Like, I think maybe if you're gonna give him a penalty, sure, but you give him a penalty that affects next race, not this race.
You could also just give him a license points. Like that's the point of license points.
Yeah, or give him like a 5-place grid penalty for the next race.
Oh, this
Something
is
like
that's,
that.
Did you see that? That was him going through the stages of grief. He started.
He's talking to his crew.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, but
I don't know, like, because aren't we ending under safety car? So he's gonna lose.
I don't fucking know, dude.
He
I
can
don't
lose
know
a
either.
lot to a little. depending on how close everybody's
I would
sitting
like to
behind
see
each other.
them do a lap and then finish under their own lap. Meaning they do a start and then they give them one.
I don't think they're doing one though, because they never stated that they're doing they're doing a standing start position. We gotta listen to that when it comes in here.
Yeah. We need to. I don't think he deserves that, man.
That's gotta be. This is exactly. That's what you're talking about, though. When it comes up here, we'll immediately do it. But that response is correct. Like
He
he's
doesn't
like,
deserve that.
Like, yes, if you're gonna give me a penalty, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
after the
Okay.
race.
So here's my thing. If you're saying the restart happened and everything in the restart that happened, acknowledge it, but don't give an artificial order to this new restart that you're giving, and then say, oh, well, we're doing the same restart, but you're getting a penalty.
I mean, we're also still waiting on what the restart is. We haven't even been told what the restart is.
I don't fucking know, dude.
We haven't been told it's a standing. It's just a finish under safety car. It's a rolling start. None of that. Which I don't think it can be a rolling, because it sounded like they changed the rules again to where it's just standing starts.
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. It's up here now.
So we have 5 seconds penalty.
No, it cannot be, Ricky. Do I deserve to be out of the points? No. No.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable. Tell them it is unacceptable. They need to wait until the race is finished and discuss with me.
Copy.
No,
Tell them, Carlos.
Please, ask them, please,
Tell
please, to wait and discuss with me.
That's
clearly
ridiculous.
The penalty is not deserved. It's too severe.
It is. He's right. It is too severe.
That's a very level-headed response to.
Yeah, it's a response that says, I respect the reality of the situation that we're in, but
rolling start procedure.
But it doesn't say what lap it's on.
I think it's only posting this through because of this, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
This part isn't.
So it doesn't say what lap we're going to be on.
So technically, this one's saying 58, but we actually don't know, because this is the only true part that it's telling us is the rolling start. This is coming from the programmer running. But they need to tell us what lap we're going to be on. It has to be
57.
It has to be 57, right?
They're going to roll across the line and that's it. They're done.
No.
It is. Watch.
No.
Watch.
Then why? Why are we restarting?
Exactly. It's dumb.
Because they need
Because what?
They need to finish the distance that they're supposed to travel.
58.
That's a really nice area.
Look, they're moving all the cars around.
Nah, because all the cars are finally coming out and they're being replaced. All right, so our finishing order is going to be probably Verstappen, Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz. But the Sainz going to drop a bunch.
Poor Carlos.
Yeah, Strolls, Perez, and Norris. So this is the part that's going to be weird. Like,
can Sainz...
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just finishing under a safety car, which they could have done from the beginning.
And they could have saved millions of dollars.
Stupid.
All those cars that crashed.
That's stupid.
What's that say?
Rolling start procedure is starting. The safety car will enter the pits. So essentially, it's gonna go in the pits and then the race ends. So
But
so
hang
how
on.
heavy can Sainz?
So
drive?
aside from Carlos, then the finish is the finish.
Pretty much. I don't think anybody else took a penalty. I didn't see anybody else take a penalty this race. But anybody who had a penalty this race, that would have hurt them so much.
A ton.
Because you're just all stuck together. You have no chance to try to gain or lose, make up that time.
Well, good race. Ended badly.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So here's what we heard just a second
Okay,
ago.
Max. So, plan is safety car will enter the pit lane at the end of this lap. You will then take the checkered flag. It's a rolling start, i.e. just take the checkered flag. There is no overtaking until the line.
There can be an overtake if he outbrakes himself and goes off track.
Hey, if he goes off track, you're allowed to pass.
Doesn't look like he's going to do that.
You don't think he's going to go off track? Because they're not even having to push. All right, Sainz needs to push heavy right here. You got to make up as many 10 he wants. All right, checkered flag. Let's see where he drops. They didn't even add the penalty. No, there it is. He's last. Not a surprise that it would send him all the way to last.
Stupid.
Hopefully they're able to appeal that and get those positions back. So yeah, so people like Sonoda, Bottas really got hurt from that because they actually benefited. Strolls and Alonso got really lucky because of it, because then they got to push for themselves back up. And then you have people like the Alpine team where they DNF'd in the race restart, so they just lost all of it.
I'm annoyed with the FIA on this one.
Hey, look, a new red flag.
Huh? Oh, they have another red flag. Why is there a red flag?
I don't understand. Oh, that's why.
Oh, what the heck? What the heck? All right, let's listen to some of these.
And well done.
Yeah, well, it took a while, but win is a win. We take it. Good weekend.
Yeah, no, well done, mate. That was a bit of a lengthy one, but well navigated. Our first win here since 2011, so and your first, obviously. So well done and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a really good weekend for us. Really happy with that.
Mega job, guys. What an amazing result. Thank you so much. So proud of you all. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing.
Really well done there, Lewis. Yeah, it's a long afternoon, but yeah, that's definitely deserved that result.
Well driven, Lewis. Very, very well.
Thanks, Toto.
Always under control.
Yeah, so Hamilton must be excited because he knows that their car's not there, right? And he's still able to get second, which is really good.
Well, I think he's excited because their car was there in second.
Yes.
On pace.
It's on pace with all the rest. Like they're definitely
they're right there with the Ferraris and the
Aston Martin.
The Aston Martins, yeah.
It's weird to say Aston Martin now, right? Is
so assuming they continue their trajectory, they will solidify themselves as the number 2 team.
And have a chance to maybe be competitive. Near the end.
Maybe.
We'll see, because
we'll see what happens when they get to Europe.
Yeah.
When they get back to the Europe races in a couple weeks, well,
that's the thing,
2
right?
months, whatever it is.
Because, like, Red Bull has somewhat of an advantage because they already knew about underbody aerodynamics. Definitely, it's a lot different than what they were doing back when they won, but I mean, they already had Adrian Newey already had all this already in mind, and we can see the advantage that they're getting from it, from having that. But teams like Mercedes would have had a little bit of it because they took over from Braun. I don't know if a lot of that info was moved over.
Well, that was just a double diffuser.
That one was only a double diffuser. It wasn't full underbody aerodynamics. That's an interesting handshake. Or it's a beard shake. Should we just call it right here?
Yeah, I'm done with this race.
It definitely did not end as we wanted. So, or not necessarily wanted, but I would have been fine if they just ended under safety, or even just been like, this is the ending positions and called it.
Yeah.
I know that they want to run. They have to run the distance because of fuel and stuff, but
yeah, I don't like the Sainz decision.
The Sainz decision doesn't make sense with the repositioning.
I also think if you're gonna do a restart and an accident happens.
Yeah.
Like, going back, I kind of understand it. There's precedent for it. They've done it in the past, but like, I don't like it. I think it's dumb.
Yeah, like
if it happens, it happens. Sorry, you got hit. You got taken out.
Yeah, if the old
whatever.
order stayed, and they still gave Sainz that penalty, it would make sense.
Yeah, then it would make sense. I do think they should have waited till after the race to talk to the team about it, because
also when you look at it, it's very close to a racing incident. I would say, to me, from quickly looking at it, yeah, I could see where you would tilt it a little bit on Sainz more so, but that's the thing. It's so close that it's definitely one that you should investigate and look at, because they're not looking at all the POVs, right?
Yeah,
at that time.
well, they might have had the POVs, but like, there's also data the team could have brought to them to say like, hey, look.
Exactly.
So
like how much steering they were putting in at the time, how much brake and how much throttle or no throttle, which would indicate.
And then
how
also
much...
just getting the driver's perspective of what he saw, and felt and thought. That's important.
It is very important.
But whatever, I don't care. It was a good race.
It was a good race up till the end.
I'm not sure about all the weird stuff at the end, but whatever. I am happy McLaren got some good points. I'm happy
like Fernando.
I'm happy that Hamilton got second. I'm okay with Alonso getting third.
Yeah.
I mean, he deserved that spot.
He definitely deserved it, and it was crazy that what happened to him. But he didn't. So you penalize one driver, but the other driver never actually got hindered.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that you have to put in mind, right? He hit him, but he's still in third.
And it's not like the Sainz Alonso accident caused everything else. That was other people.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can say, "Oh, well,
Yeah.
Sainz caused a big accident that took people out, so he gets a penalty for that." No,
No, he took
that
a
wasn't his fault.
he
That was one
singularly-
person, and that one person got his position back.
And the position back is the part that I would argue for the penalty, because usually you give a time penalty because of
Because they
impedance,
lost position.
where you forced somebody to lose ground on it, but he did not lose ground.
No.
He's still in third.
Yeah.
So I would agree that if you want to penalize him, yes, give him like a license point.
Yeah. Maybe that.
Yeah.
Or again,
If you deemed him as being at fault,
or again, it could even be like a grid penalty for next race.
or a grid penalty for next race. Yeah.
But it shouldn't affect the results of this race because it didn't affect Alonso's position.
Exactly. Like he's still in third. But you harshly penalize Sainz for not actually making
he goes
Alonso
from-
lose any positions.
He goes from fourth to last. Like
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
So hopefully we do see that overturned. I hope it does. But either way, that was the long ending of the
A really
Australian
long
Grand
ending.
Prix, which was really good up until the end where it got questionable. But that was it, right? And when is the next race?
It's like 3 weeks.
3 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's
So
a
we'll see
good
them.
long break.
Got a decent break for the next one, but yeah,
Yep.
we will see. Do you know what the track is for that one?
I don't remember.
We either way.
look. We can look.
Yeah, you want me to look real quick?
Why not?
All right. Yeah, let me look.
Make sure it is 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure it's 3.
I should probably need this one. It's Azerbaijan. Oh,
And it's April
Baku.
30th. So, that's 4 weeks?
Wow, that's a significant.
There's a 4-week break?
4-week break.
Yeah, there's a huge break.
Oh my god.
Wow, yeah, 4-week break, but
So,
it is Baku.
Please join
gonna
us
be
for some league racing then. We'll be doing a lot of that.
We do league racing. It's on Fridays and Saturdays.
Occasionally we do other stuff.
Yep.
That one will be on Twitch though, and then we'll post it on YouTube.
later.
But
Eventually.
yeah, but then we'll see you guys on April 30th for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix
in Baku.
Yeah,
City of Baku.
Baku?
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!